Alright, so I'm in the tent. It's the Helm 1 Compact and it's just the ticket. You've got a little porch bit where I've got my bag, and then you've got a little bit, you've seen it on my channel, haven't you? It's the Helm, so it's got a porch and it's got a little bit at the back for your bag and stuff. You can put your stuff in there, and I've got the ground sheet on, which really helps for the porch area. My stuff's so well. I had my waterproofs on. I've kept pretty dry. It was, yeah, I don't know if it was sweat or just, yeah, I was quite wet, but I am going to get changed into some warm gear now. Get the Brukit on, get the sleeping arrangement sorted, and then I'll be a lot more comfortable. But it's so nice to be in the tent and just listen to the rain. Didn't take long to put up at all. I was so chuffed how fast it went up. And yeah, ground sheet first, set up the poles, get the tent out, get the poles in the tent, and then get in the tent with your stuff and yeah, dry out. And that's what I'm planning to do right now. So yeah, I think next time you'll see me, hopefully I'll have the Brukit going with a nice brew on the go. So there you go. Right, so what I do, keep all my stuff in a dry sack. That's clean socks, clean underwear, long johns, and a base layer with a t-shirt, and that should sort me out, that keep me nice and dry. So I'm just going to get changed into them now, and I'll be nice and cosy. But I've got this, which is what you use for a car windscreen. It's not to fit. Obviously it's not to fit, you can see, but it's doing the jobs. It's sticking up at the sides, so it's made a difference, a lot of a difference so far. Yeah, good. It's good stuff. There we go. Look at them. Socks, long johns. A meat down jacket. Happy as Larry. That's all you need. Oh, I've got a base layer and a t-shirt on as well, which I've shown you before. But if you're ever doing a wet wild camp, always, or a winter wild camp, or any sort of wild camp anyway, even in summer, always have some spare clothes and a dry bag to put them in. Because my clothes then were absolutely soaked. My undies were soaked, my top was soaked. Everything, base layer, the lot were, I took it off, didn't realise how wet it were, and everything was soaked there. So I can feel the difference now and I feel like a new man. So like, always bring spare clothes and your basics as well that are going to keep you warm. I don't know how to explain it, but once you've been in the wet and the cold and you get nice and fresh again, I don't know what I'm doing that for, and you have that cup of tea, it's like mwah, the best cuppa you've ever had. And that's what it's all about for me while camping, just appreciating. It's like you've worked for it, it's like you've grafted for it, but it's something you want to graft for, and you're surrounded by lovely scenery. It's something you want to do, it's your choice, you've decided to do it, and you have that cup of tea, you've done the exercise, you've seen the scenery, and you are ready for that brew. So it's time to get the I'm excited for this, the Alpkit, Brukit, get the kit out. So it's time to get your kit out, Brukit, Alpkit. Right, that's it, let's do it. Right, so this is the Alpkit Brukit. Comes in a nice little bag. Let's get it open. Alright, so that's it, we had the bag off. Set the lid off. I've got my gas canister in there. And then you get your stand. And then you get your, obviously your pot stand. Let's get it fired up. So there it is, all set up. Oh, it's away. It's away first time. So quick twist of that. Igniter buttons here. And let's get a lid on. So tea's on boil. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm usually getting to pocket rocket out and fiddling around and trying to balance titanium mug on, but this is like an all-in-one job, and yeah, really handy. I'll wait for me tea. It's gonna be lovely. This, I feel like I'm cheating almost just watching it cook. We'll boil the water anyway. And there you have it. If you can see, the chicken curry, and it's hot. It's really hot. I want to say the Alpkit Brukit has done a really good job of that. I put the entire bag in and it's cooked all the way through, and it tastes really good. Really warm. That's like it's come off a cooker, a proper cooker. Yeah, there's a big difference there between boiling your water in a titanium mug and using a proper, yeah, like your Brukit type of cooker. Have another mouthful for the camera. Yeah, that's the difference. That is the difference between cooking in a small little titanium pot and cooking in a proper Brukit style, Alpkit style cooker. So yeah, I had 40 quid. You can get these on Amazon as well. They're a different name on them, but they're all pretty much the same. So if you type in Amazon Brukit, it'll come up with some sort of, I think they're called maple stove or something like that. But I'd definitely recommend buying them. The food is hot and lovely. That is a proper chicken curry all day long, proper thick pieces. So it's the Wayfarer chicken tikka, and I recommend it big time. Chicken tikka rice, I'm well suited with that. That is ticking all the boxes. That's a proper curry, that. Yeah, lovely. Recommended.
So let's talk about what you do have in Africa and what you think this means for the development of human.
So I'm on 2-in-1 coffee. I did bring some tea in one of them zipper bags, but zipper lock baggy jobbies. But I don't know where it is. I mean, you always forget something. But yeah, I'm on 2-in-1, so cheers if you're watching. It's a wet and windy one tonight, which I don't mind at all. I've been listening to a podcast which is about archaeology. I don't know if anyone's interested in that sort of thing, but I am. Early human evolution and all the rest of it does interest me. So yeah, I might call it a night on this one with my coffee, which is lovely and warm, and the Brukit, Alpkit, nice bit of kit. Thank you very much, Alpkit. It was lovely. 40 quid. If you can get that in sale, well worth it. Like I say, I think there's something similar on Amazon. They're called Maple Fire or something like that. But get your hands on one. Makes a massive difference to your boiling the bags, especially in Wayfarer. That tasted like a proper warm, decent curry. That. So recommended all the way. And cheers again.
Good morning. And that was a very interesting sleep. The sun's trying its best to come out. It was very windy. Excellent test for the tent. For some reason I had my doubts about this tent, but the doubt has gone. Excellent tent. It was bashed. It was bashed all by the wind, and it's done a brilliant job. And it's time to make a coffee. Yes, I am looking forward to a coffee, big time. You can probably hear it in my voice. I am very tired still, but you know what? I'm out in the mountains. I'm in a tent, and I'm loving it. So yeah, perfect. A perfect morning for me. I always like to keep me food in a little bag like this, so I know where it is. Comes in handy. And I think I'm going to go for Korean beef and rice for breakfast. Something different. I don't know if I'm in the mood for a Korean style beef and rice, but I've got to get something in me. It's not going to be too much of a big day walking to the car. I'll get there within 2 hours, but yeah, I'll definitely need something in me, so that's what I'm having. And I am looking very splendid, I must admit. After about 4 hours sleep, 3 even, I don't know, but yeah, back on the jet boil, and that's always nice. It's not a jet boil. Back on the Alpkit, Brukit, nice bit of kit. Yeah, get into it. And she's away. Lovely bit of kit. Look at that, so simple. It's on the stand. It's just perfect. Perfect. Highly recommended, like I said last night. And I'll be drinking a brew and eating a curry before I know it. Look at the wind. The wind's coming in. Yeah, relentless. Relentless. I look forward to my bed tonight, I'll tell you that much. But in a weird way, I'll miss this, and that's the strange thing about it. I'll miss being out in my tent. Go on the Brukit from Alpkit. Why am I in such a good mood this morning? I don't know why. No idea. I think it's just because I'm happy to be in a tent in fresh air in the mountains, like I say. And the tent, it's been my safe haven. It's done me so proud. And yeah, it's kept up to so much wind during the night. It's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable. And it's still going strong. Yeah, so it's 6 degrees in Windermere today, and just cloudy, so I think it's cloudy and sun, but the sun's trying its best to come out. Let's have a little look at it. Back to my mush in the tent. How are you doing? That's what you come camping for. That is definitely what you come camping for. Back to the coffee. This is living. This is living. If you've not done this, people, get doing it. Get practicing it back garden. When you're feeling a bit more confident, maybe a local one, a bit more confident after that, get up a mountain and have a bash at this. You won't regret it. Definitely not. Oh, I'll tell you what's good about this Alpkit Brukit. The water is still piping hot. Sorry about that. The water's still piping hot, so you can just have another brew straight away. It's like having a kettle. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Woo. So that's the tent, and I just want to show you where I am, and it's pretty beautiful. But let's go into warp drive. Let's go. So here's the time where I first did my wild camp, and it's beautiful. I camped down there just next to the stream. Alright, so I'm back at the tent. I hope you enjoyed that little tour to the town as much as I did. It's all good around here. So it's time to get the tent away. That tent has done me proud in this windy, wet night. It's done me very proud. It just stands up to the wind. It's a belter, absolute belting tent. Leave no trace. There's my bag. Everything's packed away nicely. But I've ended up finding someone's sunglasses, so I'll be taking them with me. Whoever you are, they're here. I've got them. Contact me if they're yours. I can send them in post. So I'll be putting them on. It's a little bit sunny, so there you go. Leave no trace. So on the way back to the car now. Like I say, it's been a lovely camp. It's a lovely walk back too. Let's look at this. Absolutely stunning. Can't go wrong. I've got some new shades as well. Pop them on. Oh, look at that. 3 shades and a wild camp. So a bit of a confession here. I did lose my drone during flight, and it's got a GPS connected to my phone, and I just about found it. We're about 2 meters away from where it said it were, in the bush, and there it is. I mean, it's hit a rock, so I'll have to take it back to DJI. But apart from that, it's pretty much mint, and I don't know how it's managed to land. It's just been a little bit unlucky. It's one of like wings has landed on a rock, so at least I've got it to send it back. But yeah, if you do have a drone, just be careful flying it in the wind, because this just went miles away from me and didn't emergency land. And at least I've got it now, like I said, to take it back to DJI. So yeah, and the GPS does work if it's connected to your phone. The battery level just went 30% to 0% within space of 2 minutes. So be careful in the wind with your drone. So yeah, chuffed I've got it back. It took me a while to find it, but yeah, the GPS does work. It's not precise to the exact spot, but it's not far off. It's about, we're 2 meters away. I just found it next to a rock, so yeah, happy. Better get my camera. See you later. Alright, so I'm back in the car with the newfound sunglasses, looking like Cobra. You know the score, Sylvester Stallone. And it's been a cracking camp. I've learnt a few things about what not to do, what to do. It's always a learning experience. Yeah, don't fly your drone against the wind on 30%. Good chance it'll go away well, because that's what happened to mine. But the Alpkit, Brukit, I'll never look back. I probably use that all the time now. I'll be breakfast and 2 coffees, no problem. And yeah, well worth it. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Give it a like if you liked it. If not, you give it a bash, and see you soon. Bye.